last session, we have seen this Boolean function representation, how you can represent the Boolean function. Boolean function can be represented in the canonical form or the standard form. Okay, so what is this first form? That means the all the terms contain each literal. So what does this literal means? Literal means the A, B, C value. Okay, so all the term contain each literal. So in this particular function, or we can say this particular form of the three variable system, this three variable system contain A, B, and C, three variable. So as you can see, these three variables are available in first product of the sum, then second product of the sum, and the third product of the sum. Okay, so all the literals are available in this particular example, so that is called canonical form. Okay, what is the standard form? Standard form means all the terms that do not have each literal. So these literal means the variable name. Okay, so we have the three variable A, B, and C. As you can see, in the first product of the sum, only first variable is present, second and third variable is missing, and in the second case you can see right here B and C is present. Okay, but the first variable is absent. Okay, so that first variable is not present. As you can see in the last expression, all three variables are present. Okay, so in this standard form is that where literals are not present in each of the case. Okay, so we have represented this mean term with the symbol summation of m. So that can be represented, mean term can be represented by SOP. That means product of sums. Okay, we can perform all the product first, then we can perform the sum. Okay, let's suppose that we have the three variable, and we have to represent this three variable in SOP form. So you have to remember the concept right here. Okay, 0 can be represented by bar and 1 can be represented by simple A. Okay, so these are the three variables right here, and we can represent these 0 with A bar, B bar, C bar. When you want to represent one, that should not contain any bar above this particular literal. Okay, so this is called product of the sum. Okay, so this is SOP, that is the mean term, that can be represented by small m also, and small m is equal to m0 is equal to A bar plus B bar, A bar into B bar into C bar, product of the sum. Okay, okay, now come to the next part, that is called max term. So how you can represent the max term? Max term can be represented by product of the sum, but we can we can perform the operation summation first, then we will perform the second operation product. Okay, we will perform first operation as sum and second operation is product, whereas in SOP we will perform first product, then we will perform summation second. Okay, and how you can represent these bits? 0 can be represented by A and 1 can be represented by A bar. Means you have to represent bar if you want to represent 1. Okay, so let's the same example. There are 3 0, and right here we are adding these three values. Okay, we are adding these three values. We will perform the sum first. Okay, then A plus B plus C. There is no bar above these literals. Okay, then this is the second example where across C 1 is present. So if you want to this particular M1, what is the output? C, across this C 1 is present, so 1 can be represented by bar. So what is the solution? C bar. Okay, from here, so this binary variable have the maximum 2 raised to over n possible combination. Okay, so mean term is the standard product. So what is the standard product? I have told you there should not be any literal in each place. Okay, so that is called a standard product. Okay, so we have the representation for this mean term as summation of m, then all the product perform first, then we add these products. Okay, so this is the example which is shown as the previous one. Now come to the next part. This is the another example where we have the literals right here. This all three variables are present in this literal, but in this literal only two are present, one is missing. So this is called which form? Standard or canonical. So this is the standard form to represent any mean terms values. Okay, what is the output for this? Is it a mean term or canonical? Quickly, it is because here C is missing, A is missing, B is missing. Here A is also missing. Okay, in this particular statement, A, B, C, D, E, all are present, but C is also missing in this case. Okay, so C is also missing right here. A, then E is also missing. Then A, B, E is also missing in this step, in this case. Okay, so all these are the standard form of the variable. Okay, so now if you want A bar, B bar, C bar, yes, okay, is a graphical device which provide a system methods for simplifying the and manipulating the Boolean expressions. Okay, or to convert a truth table to its corresponding logic circuit in the same or ordinary process. Or in this technique, the information contained in a truth table or avail in available in SOP or POS form. Okay, although this technique may be used for any number of variables, it is generally used up to 6 variables, beyond which it becomes very complicated. Okay, in the n variable K map, there are 2 raised to power n cells, and grade code has been used for the identifications of cells. You can represent a 2 variable. How you can represent a 2 variable K map? Quickly, anyone can tell how you can represent a 2 variable K map? As you know very well that we have a 2 variable. Okay, so how you can represent the 2 variable? This is your K map formation. Okay, so using a 0 and 1 value in a row in column. Yes, you can represent this. So this one is 0 and this is 1 and this is again 0 and this is 1. Okay. So we can represent the 2 variable. Let's suppose that we have 2 variable as A and B. So you can represent that variable like this, A and B. Okay. So when you want to make the combination of these 2 rows and columns, how you can make the value? If you want to represent in SOP that M0 is equal to M1 is equal to then M2 then M3. So quickly give your response. What is the value for M0? Quickly give the value or give the output. If you want to represent, let's suppose that this is example for sum of the product, or we can call it. And second example we are taking for POS, product of the sum. Okay, this is the second example. Same, you are taking the 2 variable right here, and we are represented these 2 variable with the help of 0 and 1. And if you want to represent the max term, or we can say the second value for this, how you can represent it, M3 and M4. Quickly, this is the SOP form, this is your POS form. Okay, so we have to perform first the product, and then we have to perform the sum. Okay, but in POS, we have to perform the sum first, then we have to perform the product second. Okay, so quickly give your response. Fill this table first. M small m0 is equal to, you can see A and B both are 0, 0 right here. So you can represent it in SOP. How you can represent a 0 and how you can represent 1? Quickly give your response. In POS, how you can represent 0, and in 1, how you can represent 1? Okay, 0 can be represented by bar, whereas 1 can be represented by A. Okay, and in POS, this 0 can be represented by A, whereas 1 can be represented by A bar. Okay, clear? All of you understood? So you have to represent the values right here. So this is 0, 0, this is 0, 1, this is 1, 0, and this is 1, 1. How you can represent this 0, 0? 0, quickly give your response in chat. 0, 0 can be represented as A bar, B bar, then M1 is A bar, B, then A, B bar, then next one is A and B. Okay. Yes, you are right, all of you. Now come to the next part. We will perform this product of sum. We have the 0, 0 value for M1, then 0, 1, then 1, 0, and then 1, 1. Okay. So when you want to represent 0, that should be represented by A. Okay. So in 0, 0, A, B is there. 0, 1, A, B bar is there. In 1, 0, A bar, B is there. And in 1, 1, what is the value? A bar, B bar. Let's suppose that this is a function with these three variables. And if you will put the values like 3, what are the possible combinations? 0, 0, 1, then 0, 1, 0, then 0, 1, 1, then 1, 0, 0, then 1, 0, 1, and 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1, 1. So this is the first location, and it will start from 0, and this is the last location. So your three variable values can be represented in between 0 to 7. Okay, total 8. Okay, so this three variable can be represented by in K map using A, then B and C. Okay, so we have a three variable in horizontal axis. We have two variable in horizontal axis, whereas in y-axis we have only one variable. So how you can formulate? So these are possible 8 combinations. So we will put the values 1, then 2, then 3, and 4. Okay. So we will start making the value M0 right here, then M1. Then this is the M2 value, and this is M3 value. Okay. Then M4, M5, then M6, then M7. Okay. This is the output. And how you can represent this value? Initially, all the values are 0, 0. So this 0, 0, 0. So this M0 is 0, 0, 0. Then M1 is 0, 0, 1. Then M3 is 0, 1, 1. M2 is 0, 1, 0. And M4 is equal to 1, 0, 0. M5 is equal to 1, 0, 1. And M7 is equal to 1, 1, 1. Okay, and M6 is equal to 1, 1, 0. Okay, this is the output for three variable. Okay, and how you can represent it? So this 0, 1 and 1, 1, and this one is 1, 0. Okay, and how you can represent it? Let's suppose that this is sum of the product. We will perform the product first. So product, what is the value right here? We have seen if you want to represent 0, that can be represented by A bar, and if you want to represent 1, that can be represented by A. So these are the three value right here. So we will put A bar, B bar, C bar. then this is the output for M1. Then 0 can be represented by bar, A bar, B bar, then C. Then M3, this A bar, B and C. Then M2 is equal to A bar, B and C bar. Then this is equal to A, then B bar, then C bar, then A, B bar and C, A, B and C, and A, B and C bar. We have to represent the same concept for POS. Okay, so if you want to represent the same concept for POS, how you can represent? This is 0 and this is 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, then 1, 1, 1, 0. Okay, so this is, quickly give your response. This is capital M, M0, M1, this is M3, M2, what is this value? M4, then M5, then M6 and M7. So put the values right here and solve this question by your own. Then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. It will start from 0 to 15. So how many numbers it will use? 16 number it will use. Okay. Quickly, 16 mean term and max term possible combinations are there. Okay, so 16 cells we have to prepare for this. Okay, so how you can prepare the cells? This is the formation for cells. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is also 1, 2, 3 and 4. These are the 4 combinations and 16 cells to be formed right here. We will use the value AB right here. We will use the value CD right here. We will start from 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1 and 1, 0. Same 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1 and 1, 0. Okay, so you can represent this in POS or you can also represent in SOP form. Okay, so if you want to represent this in SOP, you have to use the small n. If you want to use in POS, you have to represent it in capital M. Okay, 7th number is coming right here. 8th number, 9, then 10 and 11. This is 12, 13 and this is 14 and this is 15. Yes, you are right. Is this clear to everyone how you can represent the mean term values in 4 variables? Okay, if you want to represent the 4 variables in max term, how you can represent it? In max term, you have to represent in capital M, and in max term, you have to use the convention as this POS form can be, this POS can be represented by summation first, then you will form the product. Okay, so how you can create the first term quickly if you want to represent it in capital M0 form. Okay, so this is your capital M0 and this is your small m. Okay, small m should be the product form. Okay, this is A bar, B bar, C bar and D bar, but in this M0 case you have to use A plus B plus C plus D. You have to perform the summation first, then you have to multiply. Okay, in bar. So A plus B plus C plus D. Okay. Yes, this M1, capital M1, can be represented by A plus B plus C plus D bar. Okay, whereas this M2 can be represented by A plus B plus C bar plus D. So in this manner, you can represent the complete K map for the four variables of two pairs. Okay, so we have to make the loop for the two pair system. Okay, so let's suppose that this is the K map with us, and we have the values 0 0 0 1 0, okay, 1 0 and 0 0. Okay, so how you can represent this? This is called a C, and we can take this as C bar, and this is your A bar and B bar. Okay, so quickly, can you describe how you can pair this? This is a K-map, simple K-map. Okay, just you have to find out the one position. If the one position is present in the vertical bay, you can pair the second row. You can pair the second row. In this first case, you will pair the first column, second and third row. Okay. So this is the looping, how you can loop it. Let's suppose that we have this. You can loop this by using this two value. Okay. So they will create one loop. Okay. They will create one loop. So in this manner, you can loop the values. Okay.